got the new van. Oh wait, let's go. Get out of the heat. Oh wait, we come. Do you know who my dad is?
Wait. What?
Hey, Dad, I think I'm really doing a podcast with Zuzu.
Wait, are you serious? Zuhair Dawood.
Yeah. First it was Rashil, then it was Kamar, then it was Rob, and now it's Zuhair Dawood.
Nah, you're joking. You're playing with me.
I only speak facts.
You lie.
Nah, I'm truthing.
Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What?
Are you almost done talking shit? Can we start this thing already?
Damn.
Welcome back to Tika on Lockdown Season 2. My name is Travola Naika, as always, joined by my two co-hosts, Dira and Das. And Anwar Zain Mohammed.
Greetings.
You might be wondering where Shivek is. Shivek has been suspended indefinitely because he doesn't speak enough, which is problematic since this is kind of a podcast. Anyways, Anwar had something to say for this introduction. So,
Okay, yeah, I wanted to say something about all that's going on in the world. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, there comes a time when silence is betrayal. So please, if you're out there and listening, please can you just share all the Black Lives Matter stuff and follow the link in our description if you'd like to donate or sign petitions or anything. Just don't be silent about it, and hopefully we can overcome this sooner rather than later. And yeah, thank you.
indeed. So all those links will be in the description. But for now, we have a special guest today. Yet another special guest. Darren, who might that be?
So we have a special guest, just like Roland said, and he's a Instagram influencer, social media star. Well, he does a lot of things. So he's Zuhair Dawood, also known as George Zuzu.
Oh, there he
How's it?
How's it?
The birds are going wild. Birds are going wild, Kazi. Lockdown number 3, the birds are going wild.
Oh my goodness, they're attacking me, Chain.
the birds are very hectic in Anwar's. I've heard Hadida's there at like 3 in the morning. So
Yeah, and those ones too, they make funny noises, man. It's like rabbits
alright,
doing the
like
thing, you know?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? How are you doing? I'm good, man. It feels like this is my podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm stealing the show here. What's up?
It's been a chaotic day.
All of us.
Yeah, it sounds more like the Adidas show right now, but hopefully the byway one. But anyway, how are you?
I'm good, man. Can't complain. Thanks for having me on your podcast, man. This is my first podcast, and I'm very nervous, but I also have a big mouth, so...
Hey, all of us. That's why we created. Yeah, but it's a pleasure to have you.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it, man.
Okay, so we've got a few questions planned. I don't even know. We're just supposed to have a conversation. But just to get things off, let's just start by one thing. Do you think you're famous?
Nope. I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
You don't believe it?
No, I don't. The thing is, you see, so like a lot of people be like, hey, but you're an influencer. But I'm not an influencer. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I just wanted people to laugh, you know. And my first video was just me doing something stupid, and my mother in the background shouting me. And from there, like the next day, I woke up in the morning, plus 2,000 followers. I was like, whoa, what happened here? You know what I'm saying?
I can remember that that video. I sent it to these O's over here, and like that time you didn't have as many followers as you did now, but now you're on like 14,000, something like that. So
yeah.
In some way you are an influencer, because in some way you influenced us to start this thing. So
serious, you know, that's awesome. You see, I believe in one thing, you know. It's like everybody goes through hard times, you know, and you as a person, don't make another person's life hard. Don't do that, you know. Whatever you can do to make them and make them smile, do it. In a way, it's like a blessing, you know, and God will bless you with more.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
completely, yeah. That's so true. Because we just started this in lockdown because we're in school, we're matric, right? And we weren't getting work, we didn't have anything to do. So we're like, what can we do that can entertain us and entertain others while they're also struggling? So we just started this, and people have been liking it, so we continued, and now we're starting to get guests, which is like, it's just so awesome how this started off something that was so negative in the beginning.
100%. I get what you're saying. Like, I mean, I myself, I don't know if you guys remember on TikTok, there was this trend with like the police siren in the background, you know?
Yeah.
So like I did a video with that, and like it blew up, and I was like, what? No, man, you guys are playing with me. What is this? Is a scam or what?
Yeah, I feel you. Like we just started like a couple months ago. Like we're not so big right now, right? But like every view we get, like we see it as like somebody that had a laugh or something, and it's positive.
100%.
Like, so
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
So do you get recognized a lot?
I do. So it's like, but it's very weird, you know, because like, okay, so I'm from Durban, and like when you go to Gateway or Pavilion, or for example, I work in a restaurant that's famous in Durban, right? Yeah. And like, especially December time, when a lot of Joburg people come down, they just stare at me. So like, sometimes it's the elder generation, you know, like it's the mothers and stuff. And I'm like, hey, auntie, what is happening here? You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Then you also get like the cool people who come up to you and be like, hey, you know, your videos are really funny. Can I have a picture with you? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it brightens up my day. It makes me feel like I've done something right. And I mean, it's awesome, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it brightens up those people's day as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, Shavik that's not here, he would love attention from others. I know him myself personally. That's Shavik, and I don't know why he's not here today.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
We'll have fun ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just missing out.
So, what are your plans for the future?
So I finished matric in 2018, right? I was 17 years old, and at that time, I think it was pre-trials that I started like making videos and stuff like that, you know. But then obviously coming to exams and stuff, I had to concentrate more on exams. And in school, I was a brat. Let me tell you, every day or every week, my mother had a meeting with the school, and it was. You know, it was nothing nice to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's either I'm going to get shouting, or it's like, I'm still going to get shouting. You know, I wouldn't be good, but I'll still get shouting. I mean, my mom was so famous in school, bro. Every teacher knew her name. She was her child. She used to rock up for her meetings and stuff like that. They'll bring coffee and stuff like that for her. So after that, I finished matric, and I did exceptionally well, which I didn't expect to do well, you know what I'm saying? But then I said, I want to take a gap year to focus on comedy, because at the same time I was getting into the comedy scene, stand-up comedy, you know?
Yeah.
And I took a gap year, and my comedy just started coming. Like, I was getting gigs, and then a big show just rocked up, you know? I got offered to open for Riaad Moosa in Durban at the ICC.
My goodness.
So I was like, wait, no, this is some heavy voodoo shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
That's coincidental between that story and us.
Serious?
So basically, we DM'd you first, and you responded, and then we're like, wait, he did a show at Riaad Moosa, let's try our luck. And he said, sure, I'll do it, like completely after you said it, and we were like
immediately.
This is a scam. We said exactly that. This can't be happening.
How was that? Yeah, I'm telling you, this is some voodoo shit, my man.
This is how all of us make it big through Riaad Moosa.
I'm thinking, my man. So yeah, I opened up for Riaad Moosa, and it's a funny story because I was freaking nervous. Let me tell you, right? The biggest crowd I did before Riaad was maybe 200 people, right? And I was nervous as hell for 200 people. I'm nervous to make a joke in front of the camera, my man. So imagine that in front of 200 people.
Yeah.
So at that time, I got a manager and stuff like that, because obviously he needs to handle the financial point of view and the other things, the black and white and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he knows I'm nervous as cuck, but obviously once I find my groove, I'm like calm. You know what I'm saying? So he's oh no, you're opening for Riaad Moosa, and it's like not a lot of people. It's like 400 people, you know. And I've never been to the Durban ICC, so I just believed him, you know. And I walked out on stage, and I'm like, oh my god, look at this. You know, bro, if I had campers or I had nappies with me, I would have shut myself 3 times.
You're right on the stage shaking.
No, I got on stage and I was like, oh god, look at this. I mean, I immediately, I reckon, you know, I have to do this. I have to, because this is it. You know what I'm saying? This will make your name. And I did it, and the people were like, what? This kid is, at that time I was 18 years old. They're like, what? This kid is 18 years old? No, can't be. And I walked off to a crazy standing ovation, which was awesome. You know what I'm saying? And it was a fun experience. And from there, it was like all the way up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know definitely when we saw you first, when we saw your Insta, and we were like, this guy can't be like only 1 or 2 years older than us, because he's just so funny and so amazing. And we're like, if you can do it, then what's stopping us from achieving our dreams just the way you did?
True.
100%, bro. And like you said earlier on, you know that like every view counts. It does. Every view counts. Every like counts. Every comment counts. It just makes you feel good about yourself.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, who was your inspiration to start with the comedy and everything?
Okay, so the man you just spoke about, he's one of them for sure. Riaad Moosa.
Yeah.
And also, do you guys know Calvin H. Goldstone? He's probably the biggest comedian in Durban.
Rolling.
Because I'm from Durban doesn't mean I have to know everything that goes on in Durban. Yeah, now.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, no, Calvin H. Goldstone is a huge comedian, and I got to meet him personally, and I got to speak to him, and he mentored me, and he told me, you need to do this and you need to do that, and just don't be nervous, you know. But coming from him, we've been performing on the MSC for the past 3-4 years. Coming from him, it's like, you know, don't be nervous. But to me, that's like, hey, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's like when your science teacher tells you that this thing is easy. Like, don't stress. Meanwhile, you're like sweating.
And also another influence was Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah is a big influence. I mean, this guy gets along with everybody. I mean, even Riaad Moosa, but Trevor Noah, like, wow, you know?
Yeah.
He's another level.
Yeah, he took South African comedy to the next level.
Yeah, he's next
level. For sure. And I mean, that would be one of my big dreams, right? Okay, so I got lucky to obviously open for Riaad Moosa. But like Trevor Noah, like, hey bro, like, yo, like after I perform for Trevor Noah, then I'll consider getting married. That's not really a dream of mine. But for Trevor Noah, yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh yeah, so you did some stuff with I-10 Entertainment. Like, how is that? Like, how did that happen?
Okay, so I-10 Entertainment, and then after that it was Dawood Crew. Do you guys know what's Dawood Crew?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So after I-10 Entertainment, so the guy from I-10 Entertainment messaged me, and he's like, hey, would you like to come do a video with us? So I'm like, yeah, for sure, you know, because it's like I-10 Entertainment. And then I-10 Dawood Crew approached me actually. Well, didn't actually approach me, but they heard of me, and they had auditions for a video. So I'm like, hey, you know, maybe I can audition for this thing. So I messaged this guy and I'm like, hey, how's it? I'd like to audition for this video. He's like, no, just come. No audition, don't worry, just come. Wait, what? So I was like, yeah, I'm so down for this thing. And I mean, I've been doing videos, like it's like a monthly thing now, so it's really awesome.
Yeah, it must be fun to have an audience, you know, that you know is loves your content, you know.
100%, you know, it's fun, and then again they get to relate, and you can also ask them like, hey, what would you guys want to see, you know? So it benefits everybody.
Yeah, I think one of the best things about your videos is that we can all relate to them once we watch them, and we just laugh at it because it's so true.
Yeah, no, it's like, I mean, I love Joburg people, right? Don't get me wrong, but when I fluke the Joburg people, the Durban people go off their heads. Let me tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like the stupidest thing, like the way they pronounce words or something, and dumb people are like, what? Oh my god, this guy is talking truth.
Yeah, I know. It's funny for me because I came from Durban and then I moved here like a while ago. So I get both ends of it. And it's
No, yeah. No, but I mean, they also fluke us about the way we talk, but like, hey, we like,
yeah, I can't even say the word water around here without getting.
yeah, I know, that's a problem. That.
No, there's no harm. There's no beef between us anymore. We're just fighting Corona at the moment, so let's just focus on that.
Yeah, we're fighting together.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah. So I think that was an amazing episode, and I know it's been.
It went so fast, actually.
That went too fast, man.
It was 15 minutes. Well, it is 15 minutes. How's that?
Yeah. So, I mean, we can have a sequel episode one day, maybe. But thank you so much for joining us and for giving us.
Hey,
this
thank you guys, man. I really appreciate it. It's an honor to be on your podcast, and I'm looking forward to another episode of more fun and more laughs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And, I hope you prosper in the future and you achieve your dreams more than you've already done so far. And thank you guys for listening. If you're listening on Spotify or YouTube, and just like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, peace. Thank you, guys.
Take it easy.